Hello, friends. Today's topic is never had a 9-to-5 job. Let's rant.
I've never worked a real 9-to-5 job, and I'm 26 years old. 4 years ago, when I graduated college, I made it a point and I made it a mission because I knew deep in my soul, in my body, in my bones, that I was meant to build something so unforgettable, an empire bigger than me, that I wasn't about to go work a job for somebody else. And I know you watching this, you feel the same way. There is something in your soul, something in your body that allowed you to come on here to start building your brand, creating content, offering products in order for you to build a business. I want you to follow that feeling and go more in, lean in more, commit more, take more risks, be fucking delusional in what is possible for you. There will be people on this app, people in your life, people that are closest to you, not understand what you are doing because they're not living your life. They only see 1% of your life. The vision that you have, it's your vision. You are the visionary. Go out and make it happen.
So I'm 24 years old. I dropped out of high school at 14 and I make way over $200,000 a year, and I've never had to work a 9-to-5 job. So I do drop shipping, and in 2018 I got a job at a local gym as a social media manager making $12 an hour, and by the time 2020 hit, around Christmas time, I had not had an increase in the amount of money I was making. I had to move out of my apartment and start paying for stuff on my own, and I was freaking out. So I stumbled across a random video on TikTok one day of a girl selling women's items. The video went super viral, hundreds of thousands of views, so many people in the comments, all these people sharing with their friends. I'm like, all right, this item is like obviously in demand. I go and check her page. She's like shipping orders out and shows all her poly mailers. And I'm like, wait, this girl has to be making good money. So to make a long story short, I copied everything that she did. I found suppliers. I made a website within a week after getting 1 or 2 sales on Instagram. And now I've scaled into a business that's done a little bit over $1.3 million in sales with a 50 to 60% profit margin. So this Christmas time will be around 4 years, and I'm expected to do around $330,000 this year. So that is in profit. My margins are anywhere between 50 to 60%. On Black Friday, November, it's a little bit lower because I run bigger sales to obviously get more customers. So I essentially just act as a middleman. My supplier goes and ships the items for me, sends me all the tracking info, and then I just send it directly to the customer. So quick example, let's say that these are selling really well online, right? And you could buy them from a supplier for $5 and the market price is around $15. So they sell for $15 a can. So what I would do is start marketing this product, put it on my website, take photos, take videos, get influencers, try to find people in the demographic. So 9-to-5 people who are tired, need a lot of caffeine, college students, also athletes, people who like energy drinks, right? Who love coffee, who love caffeine, etc. I would create a crap ton of content regarding this product. And then what would happen is you come to my website, you buy it, I buy it directly from my supplier for $5, you paid $15, and I just pocket the $10. That was a pretty brief introduction into what drop shipping is, where you act as a middleman and you don't hold any of your own inventory, but the supplier would then ship directly to the customer. You've never touched the energy drink once, besides just making content for it, and that's it. So that is how I have made the amount of money that I've made, and I'm still learning every single day. But if you guys have any questions, you need any help, you need to find winning products, you need to learn how to advertise. Advertising and finding winning products is key. I would even, don't push me on this, but I would even say that advertising is way more important than finding the right product. So if you need any help, I have free calls linked in my bio. I also have a crap ton of videos. Go over them. Take a few minutes of your time. If you're looking to change your financial situation, I didn't go the traditional route. It doesn't mean that you need to follow my path, but it's definitely something important to look into if you're looking for a lifestyle change.
The average person in America is like at work right now, and I'm at my house, chilling, doing whatever I want, waking up at whatever time I want, just eating whatever I want, sleeping whenever I want, spending as much time as I want with my family, going out when I want. But it's all because the Lord, first of all. Second of all, because I actually believed that I could do it. I literally forced myself to do the things that maybe sometimes I didn't feel like doing. And now I have multiple streams of income. Don't have a normal job. Don't have to go anywhere I don't want to be. Don't have to deal with people I don't want to deal with. Don't have to see anyone I don't want to see. Don't have to say any stupid things I don't want to say. Don't have to put on a fake smile. Don't have to act like I'm in like the best place ever when I'm not. Get to have good days, bad days. You get to, just the family thing gets me, man. I'm just super grateful. Anyways, follow me if you want to know how I did this.
There are many different ways to make money. What path are you taking?
I've came to the realization a bitch just don't want to work. And don't. I hate it. I don't know how people can sit at a job for working 8 hours a day. I don't even know how motherfuckers can work 40 hours a week because I hate it. I literally hate it, especially working for somebody else. Like, if my job offer VTO, we'll be taking it quickly. I don't care because I don't be having the mental capacity to sit at somebody else's job for 8 hours a day. I don't. I have very low attention span, and half of the time I just don't be paying attention. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to work 5 days a week for 8 hours a day. I can't. When my job offer VTO, I take it. Now, I do go to work now, so I don't get in the comments being cute. But it's hard for me, and I don't want to work, these long hours. Working 8 hours a day, it's not giving for me personally. Like, I need something else. Like, I'm dreading. Like, I know I can't be the only person that feel like this, but working is so overrated. I'm sick of it. Like, I feel like this new generation, none of us don't want to work for real like our moms and, moms and dads and grandparents did. They went to work, but nowadays we don't want to work. I want to make money another way because just having to just deal with people, especially if you in customer service, dealing with customer service, it's a lot. Like, it's just so much, y'all. Like, I just don't know what I want to do. I hate working. I don't enjoy it. I want to make money. I want to make money in other ways. I don't want to go work for nobody. I don't want to clock nobody else's time. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. I got to figure this out because, this ain't going to work much longer. Like, it's not going to work. I am tired.
I have never worked a 9-to-5 in my entire life. I know that sounds crazy. Like, you would have thought that I got like my beginning capital from a 9-to-5, but it wasn't. I always hated just the thought of even having a boss. I also hated the thought of like going into work and working for someone because I'm a very independent person. I don't like other people telling me what to do. That's like actually one of my pet peeves, like when someone tries to tell me what to do and how to live my life. It makes me go crazy. So what did I do to actually make money? Because of course I didn't just like, magically end up with money to be able to, buy shit and like just live. So I DoorDashed, kind of like the basic out to a 9-to-5 and like the basic job that any real like person that's trying to start a side hustle will do. So yeah, I did DoorDash and I was grinding it, bro. I remember I would look up like the tips and tricks on YouTube and stuff. I would do all the little hacks to try and get more money. I was low-key making bread on it too.
I'll just say this. Everything is mapped out. A lot of people get into this industry. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. But a lot of people, a lot of stylists get into this industry and think it's just going to pop. Just think it's going to take off for you. You want to run instead of crawling before you walk. There are steps to everything, including just life in general, just business life in general. A lot of people didn't want to go through the process. You want to skip the grind. Cosmetology school does not teach you the art of styling. It teaches you the basic. It gives you the theory. As far as the new trends and the new styles, when I graduated, I took classes. A lot of you all asked me, as far as like building clientele, or you talked about the clients weren't there because that's why you had to go back to a 9-to-5, and I get that. But anything you do, you have to invest in your craft. I graduated. I took classes back in that time when I was doing hair. I'm from Chicago. There was a stylist. Even though the stylist that I worked under, she was really good. But there was this one girl, Erica Taylor. When I tell you, I loved everything about how she styled hair, just everything. If Erica Taylor had a class, I took it. If she was in a hair show, I went. You never stop investing in yourself. If you still steady, not growing or evolving or adapting, you're going to be left behind. There are a lot of stylists, cosmetologists that left the industry because it was slow for them. You never stop learning. Even though as time went on, there were slow periods. But during those slow periods, I adapted. If you don't know how to adapt with the changing times, you're going to be left behind. And that's just it. I'll be honest with you. When I was talking about the lace wigs and you not doing nothing with your natural hair, when I meant natural hair, I mean your hair that's growing out of your scalp. I didn't do silk press. I didn't. All of my clients had relaxers, every last one of them. And it wasn't that I was relaxing the hair to make it bone straight. I never did that. I wanted to soften the cuticle up to make it more manageable for me time-wise. I made myself a schedule. I paid myself. I said I have to make $100 an hour in order for me to make the quota that I needed to make. See, a lot of times people hop into something and you don't have no plan. Okay, just because you good at styling hair does not mean you're going to have longevity in this business. If you don't invest in your craft, meaning that taking classes, always staying up on the latest trends, you're going to get left behind and you're not going to make the money that you need to make to be able to survive. 27 years in this business, I never stopped learning. I remember when there was a recession. What was that, back in 2009, 10 or whatever? And it got slow. I spent $2,000, flew to New York to take a Redken advanced color class. Took that class and I had to take a practical. They took a practical before they even allow you to come into the theory part. Passed all of that. Learned advanced color techniques and applications. I applied what I learned to my clients. I started doing relaxer and color in the same day service. A new service that I could offer my clients. So when it was slow, I offered something new. And the fact that I perfected that technique set me apart so I could charge what I needed to charge. So as far as when it gets slow, the recession, all of this that's going on now, even with these new YouTube stylists doing these lace wigs, even if it's something that you don't like to do as a licensed professional, you should know how to do it. Period. It's a difference in knowing how to do something and not doing it versus not knowing how to do it. And you can't, somebody come in and want that service and you got to, pass them over to the side or get them to another stylist. I ain't letting no money walk out the door.
Whatever path you choose, just make sure you work hard at it and save money and put money aside for investments. Remember to always have a plan in place. Thank you for your time. Until next video, bye.